Hey, I'm the DoctorBobLee from 107.5 WBLS. How are you? Yeah, hip hop and Black Music Month, very, very, very important to me. I came up in music. My sister and my mom had the largest collection of music. My mother had a serious collection, and my sister, she had those slow joints and the fast and mid-tempo records, and she used to have those little house parties. And we had a Victrola in the house, where you lift up the top and there was a turntable in there with an AM, FM radio and shortwave. And then when we got the newer one, the new model had the 8-track machine in it. So we did a lot of house parties back then. And so I started collecting music too, but at that time I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. See, I was boxing, I was involved in sports and all kinds of things. And my father bought me a stethoscope, and he brought me a chemistry set and a biology set, because he used to work in his doctor's office just to make some extra money, because there were 9 of us living in a 3-bedroom apartment in Queensbridge Projects, where Nas grew up, and Marley Marl, Mobb Deep, Ron Artest, and a lot of the greats that grew up there. So in working in that doctor's office, I used to go try to help him out a little bit. So the doctor had a white robe behind the door, and he had this powerful microscope. So I used to go in there, put on that robe, and acted like a doctor, and just look and find out what's going on in the microscopic world. And wow, the mix that was going on under that microscope was like out of this world. So my father brought me a microscope, and the doctor gave me his white robe, and people used to come in there, yo, Bob, let's go play some basketball, let's go do this. And I said, no, I'm on to something. So that's where I got the name, the Doc. But yeah, music was always in my life. And then I started mixing it up with sports, and I thought maybe I wanted to become a professional boxer. I did the community center boxing, I did the PAL, I did the Golden Gloves, and then I said, you know what, maybe I'll turn pro. But then the music bug caught me, and I started playing the music. And then later on, WBLS called me. That's after going through 4 years of college, New York Institute of Technology. But I was always involved in the music across all genres too. My sister had the soul music, my mother had some Italian music and some soul music, and we had that crazy mix. They had jazz, and then of course later on we got into disco, and out of disco we started hitting the beats. We started cutting up the beats in the park and all that stuff with the Disco Twins and Marley Marl. Marley Marl was one of my DJs. I introduced him later on to Mr. Magic when I got the job at WBLS. And but before I got the job at BLS, I met Curtis Blow, because when I was doing those street cleanup campaigns for all the radio stations, I was working with the 99X WXLO, which turned into 98.7 KISS FM, and we were out there. They gave me the top DJ award for 1981, and I received that award at Bonds International Casino. And that's when the guy asked me, the producer asked me if I wanted to host there. I said, well, yeah, and I made a little bit of money there. But one of the people that came in was Curtis Blow. And that's before BLS called me back and told me to park my personal van, which was one of the original Juice Mobiles. And me and Magic sat in the office, and they gave us a job and said, we don't want to use your van anymore because you're promoting all these other stations. We just want you to work for WBLS. So they bought us these vans, and we started crisscrossing the city, promoting WBLS and the Rap Attack. Yeah, Mr. Magic's Rap Attack. And then I introduced my DJ, Marley Marl, to Mr. Magic, and that's how they came about. And so, yeah, music and Music History Month is very, very important to me. Yes. And we're still mixing it up right now today with the Hip Hop Alliance and Curtis Blow. See, we came back together. Well, we never really left each other. I always checked on hey, Curtis, what's going on? So when he came to me and asked me about, if I wanted to get involved in this hip hop union, we got together with SAG-AFTRA and the Hip Hop Alliance, and here we are. Everybody's joining all over the place. It's big. It's getting bigger and bigger every day. So yes, hip hop and Black Music Month, very important to me. So we'll keep it going on. We'll stay in the mix just like that. Of the DoctorBobLee from 107.5 WVLS.